Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or coming back, this is going to be a quick check-in of the twins. This is going to be a regular reading, so we'll check on the energies of each. We'll get some additional guidance on an extra question, and then we'll see how the twins see each other at this time. All right, let's get started with an oracle deck. It's the Whispers of the Ocean today. Let's see what we have for divine feminines watching. At this point, I'm pretty much done with publishing all of the February reads, so make sure you check those out for each zodiac sign on my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. If something is not there yet, I'm gonna finish publishing by the end of the day today. Wow, dive into new depth. I just got it in one of the horoscope readings, actually. That's funny. But anyway, feminines. This is number 2, by the way. We're just talking about Tutu Portal, and you can watch that video because there may be something there for you that's important. We're still in the Tutu energy, by the way. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. And I just remember that this is a reading for a Cancer. So if you are a Cancer, dealing with a Cancer, then you may want to check out that reading on the Mindful Bamboo channel. Very interesting. Let's see what we have for the masculines. Okay. Felt like 2 cards. I guess it's 1. Number 29, empower yourself. Also an interesting number because this is one of those leap years where we have 29 days in February. For some, maybe February 29 is going to be a milestone day. Tune into your personal power. You're more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you're capable of being. So this is, to me, the strength card, essentially, that kind of energy. Okay, let's see what we have as the tarot cards. Cards are flying today, just flying. Lots of 8 of Wands too, lots of channeled messages all around. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Yep, ending of a burdensome cycle where you felt like you were pulling too much, you were doing too much, you were doing somebody else's job. In Russian, we have a saying like, doing a job for myself and for the other guy. That kind of idea. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers from Lightseer Tarot. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're supposed to get into the space of this smart entrepreneur. And the Queen is actually emphasizing that it's nurturing. It's like creating great environment for others, right? Like that's something to think about, to get your mind on. And we have the Empress within the Divine Feminine space. So this is beautiful energy, clarified by 4 of Cups, right? But again, focus on the positive. And we saw that with the Spirit Junkie cards yesterday, right? Like you're supposed to embrace this Empress self, not like reminisce about the missed opportunities or what could have been in that last cycle with your DM, or in that job, or in that conversation with a friend, right? Like leave that behind, transmute. And with the new moon energy, you're supposed to be focusing on the new stuff anyway, the new cycle and your manifestation of your happiest life and most empowered life, right? The Empress is that quintessential energy of the Divine Feminine, the integrated Divine Feminine, the light worker, the wife, the mother, the creatrix. It has a little bit of a magician there for sure, or a lot, depending on how you look at it. For masculines, we have Judgment clarified by 10 of Pentacles. Look at all these huge energies. Oh my god. Yeah, so for them, it's hitting them of how much their family actually means to them. And it will also, to unpack it a little bit, it will look differently to different DMs, right? Like for some, it will be literally family, like, I don't know, parents, siblings, that kind of family. For others, it will be not the blood family, but like the friends, you know, who are like family to them. And maybe they didn't really connect those things, but now they are. And for the third group, it's thinking about starting their own family, right? Getting married, having kids. And for those, like whichever group that is, they haven't really thought about it that way, right? If maybe they wanted to start their family, maybe they haven't thought about a specific person. Like that was more of a theory in general. Like, yeah, one day, obviously, yeah, I want to get married, I want to have kids, right? But this is specifics, right? Like, wow, did I not notice that I've already met that person? Wow. And like it just happens overnight, and now I'm like, okay, so just checking online of like definition of a good father, or you know, buying the books, or watching that movie that a friend suggested or something. Wow. You know, swift change. Judgment brings that wake-up call like that. It's a Scorpio energy. It's very swift and a kind of dramatic change. Speaking of which, death. Scorpio. Death and rebirth was the Ace of Swords. So the truth, and look at this light, right? In this deck, it's like this piercing light. Again, it's this new moon in Aquarius. This knowledge, that's the air, right? The Aquarius. Knowledge is burning in the big transformation. And I love this contrast of the white and black here, right? Like this rebirth, this bringing in the new innocent and pure energy, right? Like that's the story to tell. Not so much of like the death aspect of it, but of what it brings in. Every ending is just a new beginning, as we know from a good book. What does this new beginning look like for the feminines? We have the World, which is literally the ending is a new beginning, you know, in a cycle. Clarified by Knight of Wands. So yeah, dream big. This is the Capricorn energy of those who are checking the signs. So we had Taurus, Scorpio twice, and now Capricorn. But what's important for the feminines, it's this whole new world that's driven by their passion, right? Not by obligation, not by logic, not by necessity to feel safe, but about the passion, right? And I like this, like drums and horses just running in the wild. It's something freeing. It's something very much out of their comfort zone. What is a new beginning for the masculines? Nine of Pentacles clarified by Seven of Swords. For masculines, it's the acknowledgement of what their life is like, the value that their life has on its own, right? It's getting to the truth of it, of the value that they have in their own right, and the value that they bring to the table for other people, right? And this is like seeing it without the illusions, without the this is what I think I am, or this is the image that I deliver to people. For them, like I'm like giving them hints what to value about me, right? How cool I am, right? This is like taking that mask off, stopping to manufacture the situation, seeing it for what it is. For some, I'm hearing this is going to be them going back to certain memories and acknowledging what other people have said, where they were like, oh, this is nonsense. Like, is that really like the main thing? Because for them, it wasn't that big of a deal, right? And now, like, getting their head wrapped around those things and like understanding that those are so much more valuable than they thought before. And on the contrary, the aspects that they wanted to artificially bring in, as if they had those traits of characters, if they had those skills, where they actually didn't. Like, I don't know, maybe if since it's a masculine energy, maybe bragging about their masculine bravado and success with feminines and all that, right? Which wasn't actually true, right? And now it's like coming back around. It's like, oh my god, this was so silly to do that. Like, why did I do that? It only drove people away from me, like the good people who thought this was weird, or it was just, you know, off for them. How are the feminines seeing the masculines right now? Wow, the Magician and another death. Huge transformation that are empowering the masculine. They can sense it on 5D level big time. This new level of empowerment in their own right, in their own life, where they can create what they want, right? And that's where it starts, to find that power and that ability to create what they want and what they need for their own stability, balance, and joy, right? And then they will be able to extend that to other people that they love in their life. How masculine see feminines? 10 of Cups clarified by 2 of Wands. So they see a feminines, you see this person looking this way, and it is actually a feminine figure. So they see feminines confidently making choice towards their fairy tale, towards the bigger and better life, but bigger and better emotionally more than anything, like feeling good about who I am, what kind of life I lead, what it makes me feel, and also what I bring to the world, right? Was this like more of a fairy tale card. And I'm getting, and for me as Taurus, it's very easy to dive into that picture, but I feel like it's important for the collective in this case, of like when I say feel, like it's with your senses, right? Like look at this picture. It's like, it's multi-dimensional kind of. It's speaking to all of your senses, right? The hearing, the vision, the smell, the taste, and the touch. And of course, like the sixth element, you know, was love. So this is like going for those, like to please the senses in the best possible meaning of that word. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish here for today. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Also check out my dailies, and of course go to Mindful Bamboo channel for those horoscope readings for February. I love you all.